The meeting room is silent. Every eye is on the long glass table. At the head of the table, CEO Mr. Carter leans back in his leather chair. He smiles in a cold way. In front of him stands Eli. Eli is holding a mop. His uniform is old and faded. His hands are rough. Eli's voice is soft, shaking. "Sir, I have an idea that might help the company." For a moment, the room is completely quiet. Then Mr. Carter suddenly laughs. Loud. Cruel. "Mr. Carter, you? A cleaner? You have an idea for my company?" Everyone looks down. No one dares to speak. Eli's face turns red. His eyes fill with tears. But he still tries. Eli whispers, "Sir, I just thought, maybe if we—" Mr. Carter cuts him off. "Stop talking. Your job is to clean the floor, not give ideas. Don't embarrass yourself." The managers stare at their laptops. Some try not to look at Eli. Mr. Carter points at the door. "Go. And next time, don't you dare open your mouth in my meeting room." Eli slowly turns away. His hands shake on the mop. A single tear falls on the shiny floor he just cleaned. The camera in the corner of the room quietly records everything. If you were in Eli's place, what would you do? Speak up again? Or stay silent forever? The sun is just rising over the tall glass building of Carter Global. Inside, the offices shine. The floors sparkle. Because Eli has been there since 5 a.m. He moves his mop carefully. He cleans every corner. He knows every stain on every tile. But no one knows him. Employees walk past him like he is invisible. Some step over his bucket. Some even kick it by mistake and don't say sorry. "Morning, Eli," a soft voice says. It's Sophie. She works in HR. She is one of the few who smiles at him. Eli smiles back. "Morning, ma'am." She laughs. "Eli, how many times do I tell you? Call me Sophie, not ma'am." He nods shyly. "Okay, Sophie." Today there is extra tension in the air. Eli hears whispers in the hallway. The company is in trouble. We might lose our biggest client. Mr. Carter is furious. Eli doesn't understand everything. But he knows one thing. When rich people are stressed, poor people suffer first. Around 10 a.m., Sophie rushes past him. "Big meeting today," she says. "Only senior people allowed. The big client is angry about the costs and the waste. Mr. Carter is under pressure." Eli nods, but inside his mind is racing. He used to work in a small factory before this job. He had seen how they reduced waste. He had seen how small changes saved a lot of money. He thinks if they did that here, it might help this company too. But who will listen to a cleaner? Later, in the big meeting room, all the managers sit around the table. The projector is on. The numbers on the screen are red. Loss, loss, loss. Mr. Carter slams his hand on the table. "This is a joke," he shouts. "We are losing millions. I pay you all so much, and no one has a good idea." No one answers. Everyone is scared. Outside, Eli pushes his cleaning cart slowly. He has been told to clean the hallway outside the meeting room. He hears Mr. Carter shouting inside. He hesitates. His heart beats fast. Maybe I should tell them what I know, he thinks. Sophie steps out to get water. She sees Eli's worried face. "You okay?" she asks. He swallows. I know I'm just a cleaner. But I used to work in a factory. We had a similar problem. I know a way to reduce waste and save money." Sophie stares at him, surprised. "That's actually important," she says. "Wait here." Before he can stop her, She walks back into the meeting room. A minute later, the door opens. Mr. Carter stands there, face cold. "You," he points at Eli. "Come inside." Eli's legs feel weak. He steps into the room he usually only cleans, never enters. All the managers are looking at him. Mr. Carter smiles, but it is not a kind smile. "So, our cleaner has a genius idea to save my company," he says loudly. "Go on, show us, Mr. Cleaner." Some people chuckle under their breath. Eli feels his throat dry. His hands are shaking. He tries to speak. "Sir, I just thought, if you recycle the packaging from the shipments and change the storage system like we did at my old factory, you can cut costs. And also, if we switch to—" Suddenly, Mr. Carter laughs. The whole room hears it. "You? Teaching us how to run a company," he says. "You clean toilets. We handle millions." A few managers laugh too, just to please the boss. Sophie looks down, ashamed. Mr. Carter's voice turns sharp. "Listen, Eli. Stay in your lane. You are paid to mop floors, not to think. Don't ever open your mouth in a meeting again. Do you understand?" Eli's eyes fill with tears. "Yes, sir," he whispers. He turns and walks out slowly, each step heavy. No one notices that the tiny camera on the wall is blinking red, recording every second. Inside that small lens, the truth is being saved, and someone will soon watch it. But who? The meeting ends with anger and fear. Mr. Carter leaves, slamming the door behind him. Managers whisper in the hallway. Some are angry at him. Some just want to keep their jobs. Sophie sits alone at her desk. She keeps replaying the scene in her mind. Eli's shaking hands. His hopeful eyes. Mr. Carter's cruel laughter. Her chest feels heavy. "This was not right," she whispers to herself. She knows the company has cameras in the meeting rooms. They are used for security and for recording important meetings. Her mind starts to race. What if someone else sees what happened? Just then, her phone rings. An email notification. Urgent. Investor visit. Mr. Daniel Kane coming tomorrow. Full review of company. Sophie's eyes widen. Daniel Kane. The main investor. The man who can remove Mr. Carter with one decision. She bites her lip. Should she say something? Should she stay silent? That evening, Sophie goes to the security room. "Hey, Mike," she says to the guard. Mike smiles. "Hey, Sophie. Working late again?" She nods. "I need a copy of today's meeting recording. Mr. Carter asked for it." She lies. Her stomach twists, but she keeps her face calm. Mike shrugs. "Sure." He clicks on the screen. The recording plays. There it is. Eli entering the room. Mr. Carter laughing. The insults. The words, "You clean toilets. We handle millions." Even Mike frowns. That's harsh. Sophie quietly copies the video to a USB drive. At home that night, she watches the video again and again. Every time, her eyes fill with tears. Eli's small voice. His courage to speak. His humiliation. She opens her laptop and starts writing an email. To Daniel Kane. Subject: Something you must see before tomorrow's meeting. She adds the video link. Her hands are shaking as she clicks Send. What if I lose my job for this? She thinks. Then she remembers Eli's face. If I stay silent, I'm no better than them, she whispers. The next morning, the office is buzzing. Everyone knows. The investor is here. The future of the company is on the line. Mr. Carter wears his most expensive suit. He walks like a king through the lobby. "Good morning, sir," he says to Daniel Kane, who has just arrived. Daniel's face is serious. His eyes are cold. "Morning, Carter," he says. "We need to talk. In the meeting room. Now." They walk down the hallway. Eli is there, cleaning the floor. Mr. Carter doesn't even look at him. He just steps around the mop like Eli is a piece of furniture. But Daniel slows down. He glances at Eli for a second. Their eyes meet. Daniel sees the tired face, the quiet respect. He nods slightly. Eli is confused, but he nods back. Inside the meeting room, the air feels heavy. Managers sit around the table. Sophie is there too, heart pounding. The projector is on. But it doesn't show the company charts. It shows a still image from the security camera. Eli with his mop. Mr. Carter at the head of the table. Mr. Carter frowns. "What is this?" Daniel folds his arms. "A video I received last night. From someone in this company who still has a heart." Mr. Carter's throat goes dry. "Play it," Daniel says. The video starts. Everyone in the room watches. Themselves. They see Eli enter. They hear his small voice. "I have an idea that might help the company." They hear Mr. Carter's laugh. They hear his words. "You clean toilets. We handle millions." The room goes silent. Some people look ashamed. Some look scared. Sophie stares at the table, her hands shaking. Mr. Carter's face turns pale. A drop of sweat slides down his forehead. Daniel pauses the video. He looks straight at Mr. Carter. "This," he says slowly, "is how you treat your staff?" Mr. Carter stammers, It was just a joke. He's just a cleaner. He doesn't understand business." Daniel's eyes turn sharp. "Just a cleaner," he says. "Do you know who kept this building running during the lockdown? The cleaners. The guards. The people you call low. Without them, there is no company. No one speaks. No one moves." Daniel takes a deep breath. "I want that cleaner in this room," he says. "Right now." Everyone freezes. Sophie looks up, shocked. Mr. Carter mutters, "Sir, that's not necessary." Daniel cuts him off. "Bring him in." And with that, the whole power in the room shifts. The door is about to open again. But this time, Eli is not coming in to mop the floor. The door opens slowly. Eli stands there. His uniform is still old. His shoes are still worn. But today, the whole room is waiting for him. "Come in, Eli," Daniel says gently. Eli looks confused and nervous. He clutches the mop handle tightly. "Yes, sir, I was told you wanted to see me," he whispers. Daniel smiles kindly. "Yes. Please, put the mop aside and sit here." He points to a chair at the table. The same table where Eli was insulted the day before. Eli's eyes widen. He has never sat in this room before. He slowly puts the mop against the wall and sits down. Mr. Carter shifts in his chair, angry and uncomfortable. Daniel clicks play. The video continues. Again, everyone hears Mr. Carter's voice. "Stay in your lane. You are paid to mop floors, not to think." When it ends, the silence is heavy. Daniel turns to Eli. "Is this how it happened?" Eli's hands shake. He doesn't want to get anyone in trouble. I didn't mean to cause any issues, sir," he says. "I just wanted to help." Daniel nods. "Tell me your idea again. Clearly. Don't be afraid. Here, your voice matters." Eli glances at Sophie. Her eyes are warm, encouraging. He takes a deep breath. "Sir, I used to work in a small factory," Eli begins. We were losing money because we wasted packing material and used the wrong storage system. So we changed it. He stands up and walks to the whiteboard. His hands are still shaking, but his voice gets stronger. He draws simple boxes and arrows. He explains how they reused packaging, how they rearranged the storage so things didn't expire, how they reduced waste and saved money. If we do something like this here, Eli says, you can save a lot. Maybe even what you're losing now. I saw the boxes in the back. You're throwing away so much. Everyone listens. Managers look at each other, surprised. One of them whispers, "He's right. We do waste a lot." Another nods. This could actually work. Daniel leans forward. "Did any of you think of this?" he asks the managers. They stay quiet. "Did you?" He turns to Mr. Carter. Mr. Carter swallows. I didn't know he had this experience." Daniel's voice turns cold. "You didn't ask. You just humiliated him." He looks at Eli again. "How long have you worked here?" 3 years, sir," Eli says softly. "I took this job when my father got sick. I needed money fast. I didn't have time to look for a better job." His eyes shine with unshed tears. "I know I'm just a cleaner," he continues, "but I still think. I still see things. I still care about this place. I'm grateful for the job. I just wanted to help." The room feels like it is holding its breath. Eli wipes his eyes quickly, embarrassed. "I'm sorry if I caused problems," he adds. Daniel shakes his head slowly. "No, Eli. You didn't cause problems. You just exposed them." He turns to Mr. Carter. "As of now," Daniel says firmly, "you are suspended as CEO. Until the board decides your future. You have forgotten what leadership means." Mr. Carter's face goes white. "Sir, please," he stammers. "Don't do this. It was just one comment. I can apologize. I'll fix everything. Don't take my position. I've given my life to this company." His voice breaks. The powerful CEO is now begging. He looks at Eli with desperate eyes. "Eli, please," he whispers. "Tell him I'm not a bad person. Tell him I was just stressed. Please. Don't let them remove me." Eli looks at him. Yesterday, this man laughed at him, called him nothing. Now the same man is begging. Eli's heart is soft, but he also remembers the pain. "I don't want anyone to lose their job," Eli says quietly. "I just want respect. For people like me. For cleaners. For guards. For drivers. We are not trash." His voice shakes, but his words are strong. Daniel nods slowly. "That's exactly the point," he says. He stands up. "In this company, everyone matters," Daniel announces. "From the CEO to the cleaner. If you cannot respect that, you don't deserve power." Mr. Carter covers his face with his hands. For the first time, he feels real shame. Daniel turns back to Eli. "Eli," he says, "from today, you are not just a cleaner." Everyone looks up, surprised. "You will join our operations team," Daniel continues. "You will help us reduce waste. We'll train you. We'll pay for your evening classes if you want to study more. We need people like you. People who see the truth on the ground." Eli's mouth opens in shock. "Me?" he whispers. "On the team? With them?" "Yes," Daniel smiles. "You earned it. Not because of pity. Because of your mind and your heart." Sophie wipes a tear from her cheek. The managers clap softly. Eli can't hold back anymore. Tears roll down his face. "Thank you, sir," he says. "Thank you so much." Daniel pats his shoulder. And remember, he adds, never think your value is less because of your job title. Your ideas matter. As everyone stands to leave, Eli walks past Mr. Carter. The man who once laughed at him now can't even lift his eyes. For a second, Eli hesitates. Then he says quietly, "Sir, I forgive you. I hope one day you treat people better, if you get another chance." Mr. Carter's eyes fill with tears. He nods slowly, completely broken. In that same meeting room, where Eli was once humiliated, he walked out with his head high. The cleaner became the thinker, and the powerful man learned what real power is. Final message. Sometimes the people we look down on are the ones who can save us. Never judge someone by their job, their clothes, or their status. Respect every human heart you meet. Tell me in the comments. Have you ever seen someone treated badly just because they were low class or had a small job? What would you do if you were in Eli's place?